All right. Good day, my friends. I don't know what the hell to say or how even to start this video. Uh, yeah, if you guys in your neck of the woods, I'm sure wondering the same thing as I am. What the hell is going on with our world? What the hell are we going through here? What did we get ourselves into? We are in a point in history that barely happens once every 100 years or so. We find ourselves being held hostage by a little entity that we can't even see. We think we're these big, strong, rough and tough human beings, and you know what? We're being taken down, our society, by something, like I say, you can't even see unless you take it under a microscope. Unfreaking believable. Well, to all you tough people out there, not as tough as you think you are, right? Yeah, where in the hell do I start this video? You know what? Let's go back a day. Yesterday, which was Monday, March 17th, I was at the library. I uploaded yesterday's video, and they told me, you better take out as much books as you want because we're officially closed until who knows when. And sure enough, recreation centers followed suit. So, where do us van dwellers shower and clean up and everything else? That's the next thing. Because you know what? Also gyms, all gyms, Good Life Fitness, all the fitness where usual van people used to shower and clean up, ditto, they've all closed across Canada. So this is getting freaking pretty crazy. Yeah, so I guess this video is an update on everything that's going on and with me, and hoping that you guys are being okay, are gonna be okay. Man, I hope the best for everybody out there. I don't want to see anybody get sick, let alone die from this crap. BC just announced today, one day today, 86 new cases. And you know what? There's probably 10 times that not coming out and telling the government or the health officials that they have it. So I'm sure you could double, triple that amount. So it's going to exponentially grow. Another bad thing about closing rec centers and public services is the homeless. What about the downtown homeless here that live in the parks and everything else or on the streets? Man, they're going to be most vulnerable to disease and not being able to wash up in public restrooms and whatever if they close it down. Tim Hortons, McDonald's, Starbucks have all decided, all companies, to close off all their facilities, and they will have takeout only. And a lot of other pubs and restaurants are following suit. Actually, as of today, just now, 3 o'clock, Tuesday, March, what is it, 17, 18? I don't even know. The health officials and the government said all pubs and all pubs have to close down. They're not allowed to open. Restaurants are up in the air. Restaurants, depending on their seating arrangement, if they're sitting too close together within 6 feet, then they're not allowed to open, so they have to rearrange things to keep people away from each other. At this point, there is possible where they might be ordered to shut down. They still don't know about that yet. So yeah. What else? The other thing is, oh yeah, I've been keeping in close contact with Korean girl. She doesn't know a lot of what's going on here, so... What the hell is that noise? She doesn't know that Canada, yesterday, after I uploaded that video, Canada has shut all its borders to foreigners. Only people from the US and only people from Canada can come back to Canada, or enter Canada, sorry. Only 4 airports are open at this time, or will be, and that will be, I think, Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver, and maybe Calgary, as far as I'm aware of. Those are the only airports that are allowed to be open. So freaking believable. I've never seen nothing like this before. So, I didn't hear from her yesterday morning. She, yeah, that freaked me out a bit. It's like I didn't hear nothing. And she came back and said, you hear nothing about Corona down there in Mexico. It's not an issue. It's too hot. She says it's like 32 Celsius, which, is around close to 100-ish degrees Fahrenheit. She says it's not a thing. So the only news she gets is from me or just searching the internet. And she doesn't have time for that because you know what? She's touristing. So she scrambled around. She's getting worried, hearing news from me, her daughter, and what she searches online. And she can't find a early flight out of there. They said you have no choice but to wait. And she doesn't leave till Sunday. And there is a chance that they might even shut the border down to Canadians. So we'll see if she gets stuck down there. I guess it's not the worst place to be stuck for a couple weeks, couple months. However, yeah, like many other Canadians who are getting... Oh, that's it. Sorry, I'm getting... So, she also got an email from her work saying, you know what? Don't show up back at work because you have no job. You have officially been laid off. If I'm not looking at the phone, that's because I can't see it. The sunlight glare is behind me is too bright. So there will be unemployment funds available to her. She does get the layoff notice and whatever else, and whatever government handouts will do with that situation. But how do you pay a mortgage, $600,000 mortgage on, 60% of your wage when you're already struggling to make ends meet? I think, yeah, this is going to be a financial disaster and nightmare. There's going to be a lot of people losing jobs, and they're going to be losing houses in the next while. So hold on to your hats, folks. Who knows what the hell's going to happen here. As for my work, I went into work last night. I'm safe at this point. They said all systems go. However, we have 8 cashiers were supposed to be at work today. Guess what? How many showed up? And guess how many called in sick? 6 of them called in sick. So they worked with 2 cashiers, and I guess it was just mayhem. I don't get to see the day shift, so that's... or the daytime. Well, I'm in daytime now. So, I don't know. They said at this point we're okay, but it could change in the future. My manager's kind of cool and funny. Says, I hope the freak they shut down because I want time off. I'm going to sit back, take it easy, and drink beer. I had to laugh. But, so he took me on the side and we discussed things. Didn't want to tell anybody else, but yeah, that's our status. He says, but we had a general meeting of every night shift before we started work, and he status updated us. And he says, says usually we're going to stay open. And for us, being in, I'll say it, home improvement industry, that's weird, eh? Live in a van, but yet I'm in the home improvement industry. They say we're full systems go because they're based on greed. But he says, don't be surprised if we're closed down for a week or 2 weeks. He says that very well could happen. I'm okay. I'm not worried about it. I still got paychecks that I should probably cash. But others working nights, one day they miss, they're gonna hurt. And that's reality. A lot of people here in Vancouver are that way. So what else? So yeah, I don't think I have anything to add at this point other than I'm gonna come back tomorrow and upload last week's fun video of me going out, and be a lot of people watching YouTube because they can't go out and on lockdown. So Vancouver's under partial lockdown at this time, so there'll be a lot of a lot of people sticking around the home. Anyways, we're gonna go to the mall to see if it's open because I have to do video uploading and I need a power outlet, and I need some food. Hopefully there's food left and people haven't grabbed it all and hoarded it. So Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I know schools are closed down, like this one for spring break, but they have also announced that schools are closed down indefinite, no time period of when they're opening. They say all people who graduate will do so. So basically they're saying it's done. School is done for the year. Not to open till fall is my probable understanding, and I think Alberta has done the same. Actually, Alberta province and Ontario province both declared a state of emergency, and I think British Columbia is on the edge probably today of doing that too. So my friends, semi quick update, a lot of blah blah, but I think it's important to get my message out there, and my message, hoping all you guys are staying well. Look after yourself, and this is where I say be kind to others. Don't hoard toilet paper. Don't hoard food. Like, come on, don't do that. There's plenty of food for us. There's plenty of toilet paper out there. So I noticed a big thing on the internet. Somebody from Kamloops went into Save on Foods and bought all the meat that they had. They bought all of it and took it all. It's like, first of all, what an idiot for doing that. What about other people? Be kind. And you know what? Shame on this food company or the Save On Foods for doing that. Letting somebody buy all the meat. Like, yeah, some despicable. You know what? In this time, we need each other. We need to help each other, not fight against each other this way. Don't bring out the worst in us. Let's bring out the best in us. Anyhow, that's it. I'm over and out, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. As I said, Tuesday afternoon, it's almost 4 o'clock, so I will upload this scheduled for tomorrow morning. So Wednesday morning is when you'll see it. So be kind, be awesome, and have a good week, a safe week. Cheers, my friends.